Welcome to the Idiot Box. This is Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is the brainchild of super rich guy named John Hammond, who convinced a bunch of investors to give him money to create an amusement park with real-life dinosaurs. However, after a dinosaur handler is killed by a velociraptor, the park's investors, represented by lawyer Donald Gennaro, demand that the park needs to be inspected by experts. Enter Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler, two of the leading minds in the field of paleontology. They are in Montana Badlands, digging up fossils and scaring kids with detailed descriptions of velociraptors' hunting techniques. Alan, notably, doesn't like kids.
I mean, what's so wrong with kids?
Oh, Ellie, look, they're noisy, they're messy, they're expensive.
Hammond whisks away the duo to his private island of Isla Nublar to convince them it's safe for tourists. Tagging along with them is the world's only rock star chaotician, Ian Malcolm. Upon arrival, the group is shocked to see a live Brachiosaurus. And there comes the most iconic line of the whole franchise. Come on, John, say it.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
At the park's visitor center, the group learns that dinosaur clones are made by extracting DNA from prehistoric mosquitoes who are preserved in amber. DNA from frogs was used to fill the gaps in the genome sequence of the dinosaurs. To prevent unauthorized breeding, all the dinosaurs are made female by direct chromosome manipulation. The group here meets the scientist Henry Wu. Remember this name. This guy is going to become very important in just about 2 movies. The group witness birth of a velociraptor and visit the raptor enclosure. During lunch, the experts express their concern regarding the concept of cloning.
I don't believe it. You're meant to come down here and defend me against these characters, and the only one I've got on my side is the blood-sucking lawyer.
Hammond thinks that seeing the park through the eyes of the park's target audience could sway the experts. So, we meet his grandkids, Lex and Tim. Tim is a dino enthusiast and a huge fan of Alan.
Do you really think that dinosaurs turn into birds?
While Lex loves machines, they go on tour of the park. But the park's chief engineer, Ray Arnold, informs that many of the park's automated systems are glitching. Now, Hammond and park's supercoder, Dennis Nedry, hasn't been seeing eye to eye. Turns out, Nedry has made deal with a competitor to steal a bunch of dino embryos to sell on black market. People buy all sorts of crazy stuff these days. Look at NFTs. Meanwhile, the tour is going poorly, as most of the dinosaurs are a no-show.
Now, eventually, you do plan to have dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour, right?
And on the way, the group encounters a sick triceratops. On top of all this, the tour is cut short as a tropical storm approaches. The visitors return to their vehicle except Ellie, who decides to stay with the triceratops to study it. At the HQ, to cover his theft, Nedry deactivates the security system to steal the embryos and store them in a special container disguised as a shaving cream. Nedry's sabotage also cuts the power to the tour vehicle and also the perimeter fences. The vehicles are stopped in front of a T-Rex paddock. With no security perimeter active, the T-Rex is able to escape its paddock and attacks the group and eats the lawyer and injures Ian, who falls unconscious, while Alan and kids are separated from the rest. Meanwhile, Nedry has his own trouble as he crashes his car and has his own close encounter of the dinosaur kind. The dino embryos are lost in the wild. Ellie helps Game Warden Robert to search for survivors. They only find Ian and judging the tracks and conclude that Alan and kids have survived and are in the park somewhere. Before they can search further, the T-Rex comes back and chases them away. Alan and the kids take shelter in a treetop and encounters a Brachiosaurus and feed it tree leaves, and the dinosaur sneezes on Lex.
God bless you!
In the morning, they stumble upon broken eggshells, and Alan concludes that dinos have been breeding, which occurred because of their frog DNA, as some frogs can change their sex as necessary, allowing dinosaurs to do so as well. At the HQ, unable to undo Nedry's sabotage, Hammond convinces Ray Arnold to reboot the whole park system. The group shuts down everything and head to the emergency bunker. The procedure is a success, but now someone needs to go to the maintenance shed to manually turn on all the park systems, from which comes the famous last words.
3 minutes, I can have power back on the entire park.
In the park, Alan and kids watch as the T-Rex hunts and eats another dinosaur.
Look how much blood.
When Arnold fails to return, Ellie and Game Warden head to the shed. They discover that the shutdown has caused the raptors to escape. While the Game Warden distracts the raptors, Ellie runs to the shed. There, she turns on the park system while Tim is climbing down an electric fence, and this happens. Ellie is attacked by the raptor and finds out what happened to Arnold.
Oh, Mr. Arnold,
Ellie manages to escape the raptors while the game warden is killed exactly how Alan predicted in the beginning.
Clever girl.
Alan and kids manage to return to the HQ. Alan heads out to look for Ellie and the others while the kids decide to take a bite. But soon the raptors join for lunch. The kids manage to escape the raptors and rejoin with Alan and Ellie. The group reaches the control room and Lex uses her mad skills to restore the park's power, allowing them to lock the raptors out, and Hammond is able to call for help. But the raptors manage to break into the control room. The group is able to evacuate using the ventilation duct. They make their way to the main hall of the visitors center, but are again cornered by the raptors. But just before they are about to become Raptor Chow, the T-Rex butts in and attack the raptors, allowing our group of heroes to escape, and Alan gives his final review to Hammond.
After careful consideration, I've decided not to endorse your park. So have I.
And we get the iconic shot which will be referenced throughout the franchise. The group boards the helicopter and leaves the island. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more.